Welcome to the West Valley Virtual Geology Tour. We're going to take a quick look at navigating around the tour and all the ways that you can explore the West Valley area using this tool. When you open the link to the tour, you will see a situation that looks something like this. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, there will be a button that says Present on it, and clicking Present is how you begin the tour. So we'll click there, and we're taken to the overview of the Rocky Mountain Trench, showing the Flathead Valley and putting us in a very deep perspective about where we are in the world. If you look over on the right-hand side, you may or may not see a photo of the area that you're looking at. You'll see some information about it. That information may contain links to other sites, which will give you a fuller explanation of what's going on there. But at the end of each of the info boxes, there will be a link to the next stop on the tour. So if you'd like to take the tour in order, you simply go down here, click the next link, and it takes you to the first stop on the tour, which is Tally Lake in this case. Again, a photo, some information about Tally Lake, and a link that takes us to the next stop on the tour. We click there, and we're taken to Logan Creek Inlet, and we can look around there, go to the next stop, and so on. And we can work our way through the tour simply by clicking on the next stop each time. Now, there are other ways to navigate as well. If you look down here in the lower left-hand corner, there's a table of contents, and the table of contents shows you every stop on the tour, and you can jump back and forth between these stops anytime you'd like to. For example, if you'd like to take a look at this argillite outcrop, you can click there, and the tour will take you directly to that spot, skipping over all the parts in between. So if we want to skip around on the tour, we can simply go to the table of contents and choose a place that we want to go, and it'll take us directly there. Now, when you're in a spot on the tour, there are many ways to explore what's there. For example, I can take my mouse and drag it around the scene, in this case, around this argillite outcropping here, and you can see the rest of the scene and the context in which that little vignette was presented. If we go back to the table of contents, we'll choose in this case to go to some oxbow lakes on the Stillwater River. So it takes us to that point and gives us some information about how oxbows form and what they look like from an aerial perspective. Now, if you're on a computer, you also have in the lower right-hand corner some other little ways that you can look around. This image here happens to be in two-dimensional because I thought it looked a little bit better, but if you'd like to see it in 3 dimensions, you can click there. You can click the compass rose here to orient it directly north and south. And once you're in any location, anywhere in the tour, you can simply drag your mouse around to see what else is nearby. You can zoom in and zoom out. And in some cases, you can go to Street View. For example, if we want to see what this building is down here, if we click on this little Street View icon, anywhere that has a blue line through it or a blue area means that you can actually click there and stop in this place and look around and see where you are. Nothing that you do in any case will change the nature of the tour. So for example, if we go back to the table of contents and choose to go to Whitefish Lake, nothing about the scenes that you've ever explored through will have changed. So when you go back to any spot on the tour, it will look like it did the first time you visited it. So you're able to explore as much as you'd like to, and nothing about this exploration will change the way the tour works. So please feel free to zoom around, look closer, and see what you can find. So in a nutshell, that's our tour. Enjoy exploring.